Right, peep, here we are. We're out again at Langset Reservoir, looking for a couple of more plane crashes. Started about 6:15. Not sure what time it is now, but it's not 7 o'clock yet, but there's loads of people out. Sweating like anything already. But hey ho, let's crack on. I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, that was the first up over there. I've come down now. I believe it's, from what I can remember, it's pretty much just a gradual incline now to, well, either to so I've got two options. They're both turning right, but one is pretty much flat, but when I did the trigs, when I came back that way, it was very wet, but it was flat walking as such, just a gradual downhill, and the way I went was like the proper way, or the main route to get to the trig. And obviously that was boggy. Well, I can't imagine it's going to be too boggy with the weather we've had. But it does add distance to the route, and I really want to get back as, well, not necessarily as soon as possible, but I'd like to get back before you get the height of the day of all the heat. I mean, it's about 18 at the moment, and it's already very, very warm, but can't complain, even though we do. Right, I'll crack on and I'll bring you back when I decide whatever route I'm going to take. Right, I've stopped here before. I'm stopping here again. I'm still not where I need to turn off yet, but I desperately need to stock up on some fluids, so that's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm at my first turn off. It's just down there. You follow that path and then you cross the water there, but when I came last time there was a bridge, and the bridge isn't there anymore, and there's plenty of water, so but I don't know how deep it's going to be. And then obviously I go all the way up that way and over there, but I don't want to walk all the way down here to get to the bridge, or where the bridge was, and not be able to pass. So I'm going to give it a miss. It'd be nice to keep my feet dry for a change. Whether that'll happen or not when I'm off piste, who knows. But so we'll go up to the big cairn and turn right to go out towards Outer Edge instead of turning left. You know, you see that's the way down there, but I just can't see the bridge, so I'm going to give it a miss and carry on going uphill here It's uphill either way, so it don't make any bloody difference, does it? Well, the last time I came, when I did the trigs and the effels and that, this was all water. And I had to walk through it. Better change today, nice and dry for now. Well, here we are, peeps. Just come up that wake up gate. Here's the big cairn. Marjorie Hill Trig and Marjorie Stones that way. Outer edge this way. And this is the way I'm going. Just had a quick 5-minute sit down over there. Ooh. For topped up on a load of water and half a bottle of Lucozade. I can see the outer edge, is it trig, glittering in the distance over there. I'm not going quite that far, but right, we best make a move. Crack on. It's getting too warm. Right, and peeps, that was a nightmare, but I've got to the first part of the first crash site. This was a Airspeed Oxford Mark 1 LX518. Crashed on the 18th of October 1943. It was on a night cross-country navigation exercise. So it was found 5 days after he went missing, I believe, on the 23rd. Obviously the pilot was killed. His name was Dennis Keane. And if I'm right, there's some more wreckage in that direction that way. So, but the grid reference for this one is SK18025 96697. I shall get the what 3 words as well if I can. Actually, I've just moved and it's given me a different what 3 words now, so you've got that one as well. So they're both sort of across it, so they should both get you here. And here is the main crash site, or where most of the wreckage is. Like I say, it was an Airspeed Oxford Mark 1 LX518, and the grid for this one is 18043967338. So that's that one. Same one, like I say, just 2 sites. There's a lot more at that one. Right, I'll just get the what 3 words if I can, or I'll get the what 3 words to where I'm standing. Right, it's stables, surveyed, exits. So that's obviously where I'm standing, and that's where the site is. So you're going to see it, and the grid reference was bang on anyway. Right, I'm going to go back to my bag, make my way across ankle breaking territory, to go and find the other air crash site. Not too far, well, probably 20 minutes or so walking across all this sort of stuff, navigating all the bogs. Right, I shall bring you back in a bit. Well peeps, that was rough as hell coming across there. Gorgeous views and stuff. Fell over as well, went halfway down the bloody bank. Took me ages to get back up. I didn't think I was going to get back up. I've hurt my ankle as well. It's killing me when I put put weight on it. Only problem is, there's the next crash site, if you can see it. Obviously I'll bring you back when I get closer to it. The only problem is I'm a good 4.5 miles away from the car. Probably 5. And I can hardly put my weight on my ankle. Oh God. Right, let's get this one done. And I've got to work out a way of trying to get back out of here. Right, here we are peeps. This is the airspeed console TF RPM. It crashed on the 12th of April 1951. As you can see, well, you probably can't see from there, but the pilot's name and that. All 3 members of the crew were killed. Paul Magnuson was the pilot. Alexander Watson was the wireless op, and Jonathan Rist was a passenger. And the grid reference for this one is SK174003 96616. And so, but it was in low thick cloud, and obviously flew straight into the bank. So there's quite a bit of this one here. But right, I'm going to have a sit down on that rock and weigh up my options now, because I need to try and find the shortest way home, or the shortest way back to the car, because I'm really struggling with my ankle. Oh God. Right peeps, I shall bring you back in a bit when I've worked out what I'm going to do. And the what 3 words is tomorrow giving punctuate. So right, I shall bring you back in a bit. Well peeps, I'm back on the path what takes you back to that big cairn. So I'm going back the longer way, the same way as I come. The way I should have been going is over there and across, but with my ankle being as it is, that ground is so uneven, and you can't see where you're putting your bloody feet, so I might as well stay on this path and work my way around the big boggy gorge. I've got it on my phone, so I've basically only got to follow the line, and it'll take me back over where I managed to get over without going through the bog. So right, I shall bring you back when I get at the cairn, because I need to take me my shoes off and get half a ton of heather out of them, because it's killing my feet. Oh dear. I'm sure I need to go over there somewhere. Right, I'll bring you back later. Well, back at the cairn again, sitting in the same place as I was earlier on, and that's the way I'm going. So drastically running out of fluids. I've only got one Lucozade bottle full of orange squash left, and I've got that left, so I've probably got, I don't know, a litre or so. So my plan is to get down towards Micklegate, where that green sign is, and if I can get there without needing another drink, I shall finish this off at there, and then I shall use the Lucozade bottle to get me from there back towards the car. So I shall catch you in a bit. Well, not a lot of water left in the reservoir over there. It's probably about as much as what I've got left. But I've only got to go down to those trees and then through them and out the other side, so I'm going to get down to that bench and finish me drink off there, and then make my way back to the car. Well, back in the car, peeps. 12.9 miles with the two detours. So I put 3.2 miles on to the original route like an idiot. Oh well, there's two more crash sites done, isn't it? It's absolutely roasting. It's 3 o'clock, so I've been out 9 hours, but I have had a total of about an hour and 20 minutes break. But I really did struggle on the way back with my ankle, so I'll see how that is in the morning, and if it's no better, I'll be off to the hospital, with my doctor's son being stuck in Ghana, working in the hospital out there. Typical. Right, cheers peeps, catch you again, have fun, bye bye.